Mauricio Pochettino, Kane, Dele Alli? What's the real reason for Tottenham's shocking form of late? With just one win in their last 6 Premier League games, Tottenham are sliding down the table. Their 1-1 draw away to Watford on Saturday leaves Mauricio Pochettino's men in 6th position, and they could have been even lower had Burnley avoided defeat at Leicester. Tipped as genuine title contenders ahead of the 2017-18 season, Spurs must now shape up quickly if they are to recover a top 4 challenge this term. Our friends at Football Whispers have taken a look at Tottenham's slide to see what is going wrong. By late October, Spurs were level on points with second-placed Manchester United, with positive results picked up domestically and in Europe against the likes of Liverpool, Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. The North London club had experienced a fine start to the new campaign. Despite some early teething problems with their temporary move to Wembley, they lost just one of their opening 9 Prem fixtures and shot to the top of a tricky Champions League group. Tottenham's resounding 4-1 win over Liverpool on October 22 seemed to signal their home form at the National Stadium was now as you would expect of a top-end side. It appeared to show they had the quality and mettle to challenge the Manchester clubs and champions Chelsea in the title race this season. However, Pochettino's men have only won once in the league since that victory over Jurgen Klopp's Reds. Their next game was away to Manchester United, losing 1-0 at Old Trafford in a tight and evenly fought encounter. The result against the Red Devils didn't seem to indicate that a sharp decline in form was around the corner. And Spurs bounced back to record one of their greatest ever results just days later, thumping European champions Real Madrid 3-0 at Wembley. But the way they struggled to overcome a struggling Crystal Palace side, beating Roy Hodgson's men by a narrow 1-0 margin, showed signs of cracks creeping into Tottenham's performances. That result was followed up by a 2-0 defeat to Arsenal in the North London derby, with the Gunners comfortably the better side at the Emirates. Defeat to Leicester and disappointing draws with West Brom and Watford mean Spurs have now been cut adrift in the title race. Indeed, as things stand, Tottenham are closer to bottom-placed Swansea, 16 points, than they are to leaders Man City, 18 points. In the opening 9 league games of the season, Spurs averaged an impressive 2.11 goals per game, while conceding just 0.67. In their last 6 league outings, their scoring average has plummeted to a miserly 0.67 goals per game, while they are conceding at a rate of 1.17 per match. Their reliance on star striker Harry Kane is becoming an increasingly damaging issue. The England man has netted 10 Premier League goals so far this term, second only to Liverpool's Mohamed Salah, 12, in his battle for a 3rd consecutive Golden Boot. But no other Spurs player has scored more than 3 league goals so far this season. Dele Alli's dip in form has meant he is not contributing as many goals as previously. Meanwhile, Spanish striker Fernando Llorente, signed from Swansea in the summer to ease the goal-scoring burden on Kane, is yet to find the net in 2017-18. What's more, Tottenham's usually reliable backline is beginning to soften. Individual errors have led to the concession of preventable goals against sides Spurs would ordinarily expect to deal with. With 23 Premier League games remaining, all is not lost for Spurs. There is plenty of football still to be played and more than enough time for them to rediscover their form. But they will have to do so quickly if they are to challenge for a top 4 place.